So hello, today we'll be discussing the Tata Steel Masters 2021. So in it we'll be seeing the round 4 matches. So first we'll be seeing Magnus Carlsen's match against Van Fosse's Jordan. So this time, you know, yeah. This time Magnus opened up with a surprising NF3, but uh, Jordan opened up with d5. Here, Magnus didn't follow the opening prince, but before playing. But yeah, g3, g6, bishop g2, bishop g7, d4, nf6, castles. Here, Magnus has just played d5, developed his pieces, and gone castle. Well, Jordan has done the same thing. It is pretty much of the language system symmetrical line. So c4 and c6. If it was c5, then it is pretty symmetrical. But if we check from the engine, yeah, it is equal. But it's Jordan preferred c6, b3, c takes was the computer analyzed, but Jordan plays bishop f5, no problem. But that is still not giving any great advantage. Bishop b2 and nbd7. e3 and e4 both are just developing their pieces. Just that Magnus has played these unnecessary pawn moves. I think the this and maybe a few times this would be good, but I don't know why Magnus went for this and this. Of course, this just the in the one move only, but this move was not of any use except for the bishop is having this diagonal, and that diagonal Jordan is not going to open up because of the blockade. And they just quickly exchange the knight. Bishop e4, queen e2, e6, and yeah, the same move. And here rook f d1, pretty common move these are, and nobody is having a decisive advantage or anything. Bishop f1, bishop takes f3, queen takes f3 and c5. Bishop e1 and e4, bishop d3, f5, rook c1, and g5. Here nobody is having a great advantage, but according to the computer, g5 is an inaccuracy, and that just gave Magnus a zero point 0.7 advantage, which is almost nothing. But yeah, queen e2 and g4. But after g4 move, it is just 1.1. Bishop takes knight, f takes knight. Yeah, Magnus is having a slight, very slight advantage. And queen takes one. Of course, that slight advantage is because Magnus has this pawn. I don't know why Jordan played push. There's clearly possible e2, then push break is coming. Okay, no problem. But yeah, this exchange is here. So yeah, let's continue. Queen takes queen e8, trying to defend the pawn. C takes d5 is an inaccuracy according to the computer. E takes d5 and rook c5, another inaccuracy. And these two inaccuracies brought both of them to exact 0.0. So h5, queen h3, and queen f7, a slight mistake. Queen g2 is an inaccuracy. a4 and b4. Queen d7 b5. Magnus here is trying to push it, and of course here Magnus is playing for the win since the rating difference is more than 150 points. So here if Magnus plays for a draw or loss, then yeah, then he might lose more rating points and Jordan might get extra points. So Carlson is trying not to do that. So h4, sorry. Um, so what are we? Yeah, h4 and rook d c1. Magnus' plan is here just to double up the rooks and yeah, just grab another point, pawn and win a match with this. And rook f6. B takes c6, pawn takes c6 is an inaccuracy according to the computer. Pawn takes g4, h3, queen takes h3, rook a, f8. These are very common moves. Here now, Jordan is trying to double the rooks up. Queen g2, rook g6, g5, and rook f5 mistake. h4 Magnus uses this mistake. Bishop f8, rook 5c2, bishop e7, and rook b2 mistake again. Bishop takes g5 again a mistake. King f1. Queen a7 mistake. Slowly Magnus is building his lead in the advantage. Here Magnus is having an advantage of 4.3, which is a pretty decisive advantage at Grandmaster level. And Queen g4 blunder from Magnus's side immediately takes away the advantage that Magnus had. Here, as you can see, so yeah. So another thing, somewhat like maybe daily or not daily, like yeah, after somewhat uh, 22nd or 23rd, from starting from Monday, we might be having streams on alternative days or a few times like 2 3 days in a row, but a few times the alternative streak could be broken because of a few reasons. So queen a6, king g1, rook g7, rook b8, and the match continues. After this, there is no serious blunder or mistake by both the sides. After king g2, they finally they go for a draw by the completion. So whatever it is, it's going to become a draw in the end. So here Magnus was having a slight advantage, but yeah, Magnus just here and exchange line and after bishop here into here and here queen into rook is forced and after this it was just equal. Magnus somehow managed to get one point but that was not enough to defend from the draw. So yeah, here we quickly checked out Magnus match. Let's check out Vidit's match. Vidit against Andriy Yaspanko. There are 7 matches. Now we'll start speeding up quickly after Vidit's match because all other are not that important because they weren't played at such high level. So the e4 e6 line, bishop c4. If Vidit does not go for the usual bishop into here, that is the most common according to computer also it is right. But yeah, so they quickly played this fourth. Here We continue. Here you can quickly check out this. And this move Vidit took some time. This was the first move where Vidit took time. Otherwise, yeah, Vidit also took time at other moves, but the Andre just used up 10 minutes of his time, while Vidit having 1 hour 23 minutes and 1 hour 16. So like he used a pretty good amount of time just for this move. Other moves you can see just 5 moves and yeah. So here they continue to play. Henderson took some time in playing this move, 20 minutes. So they continue. Push into, back, and this just continued. The middle game was of no, they didn't play anything interesting. The main interest was like here. Here it is. Henry is having a slight advantage. Yet after this, here and Andre is having this advantage. Still, I don't know. They agreed for a draw at just move 32. So now these are the matches which don't have much great like they both were playing very good and suddenly one quick small mistake just changed the match. They played T4 and F6 the run field line almost. So here queen into Duda having the pawn advantage but not the castling rights and uh, like uh, uh, Sakyar immediately took the Maldives took the advantage back, and here, of course, this is a pretty equal position according to computer as well as humans. Exchange, and Buddha is a small pawn up, but Mamdea was having the rook in the opponent territory, so he thinks this is more important. So they continue to play him, and after immediately H3 was played by Duda, which just changed the match's course. Without this, it was going to be a draw. And here Duda under huge time pressure. Duda doesn't even have a minute or so. So Duda is trying to play fast, but eventually Duda resigns in this position. Let's go to Sam Shackland's match against Rapport Richard. E4 move and the usual line. Here nobody is a pawn up, just to be clear. Otherwise, you might think here like something black is a pawn up, but eventually white captures the pawn back. We continue here. Sam, I think so, made a small mistake in capturing this bishop. But yeah, again, the bishop was having a deadly diagonal. So they continued here. Nothing of great importance. And finally, they went for a Rava repetition. Let's check Fabiana Caruna's match against Daniel Dubov. So yeah, give me a moment. Okay, so yeah, E4 the common line, and this line was played here in this position in the World Championship. World Championship, one of the matches. I think game one or two. I'm pretty sure game one or two. I think so. One. Magnus Carlsen goes knight into here. Unexpected move by world champion. Captures. This was the exact line. Here, Daniel thinks he doesn't. Daniel does not go for it. Dubov does not go for it. So they continue here. Again, the opening is of no use. Nor was the middle game. I think the end game was a bit nice to see. But again, they didn't go for an end game. Finally, they went into agreed draw in this position. According to computer, also it is 0.0, and they agreed for a draw. Let's take uh, Anish Giri against Kajakan Sajikan. So d4 and f6, the grand field, exact grand field line I will say. Here Anish is having a pawn advantage, and of course here this is the here Kazakhstan Sergi decides that he'll play a pawn down but play for a draw. Here the you might think, why did Anish having a rating advantage and a pawn advantage go for a draw? Because the reason is Anish has no place to move the queen. That is so like what? The queen can't go here. Tell me, where will the queen go? This is the only place the queen can go. Uh, the queen cannot go here. Queen cannot go here. Queen cannot go here. Here. Nowhere the queen can go except for this. All other places are just blocked. Where will the queen go? All the squares are blocked. So yeah. Anyways, the main part is that here he can't go anywhere. So they finally had to go for a draw by repetition. Now let's check Pragananda's match against Nils. Here D4 and F6 are almost the same line which we saw in the previous match. Opening wasn't of any use. Middle game was something. So we'll check out the middle game. Yeah, let's start from here. N3, Bishop F6, and Queen C2. So here, Pragyananda's plan of keeping this open file was to like, bring the queen here, and just try to mate someone by pushing. And Pragyananda goes castles, which was not unexpected, but yeah. And here, Nils makes a huge blunder of queen d6, and Pragyananda properly takes the advantage and maneuvers his pieces properly into position. And here Nils might be having a slight advantage, but yeah, Pragyananda gains back the advantage. Pragyananda pawn up finally has to exchange the queens, and after this, push. So here Pragyananda wants the exchange. So finally they exchange and push, and here he resigns. Because the reason is that this is the only possible move. And king is here, king into here, push, king into here, king into, king into, king into, king into here, king into here, king into here, push, 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 and yeah, here into, and this promotes, and yeah, even if it tries to move out, we'll just keep checking here, here, here. This is first and this, and now it isn't hard for any grandmaster to make you in this position. So we try for anything like this, and this is just mated. So yeah, that was all for today. So this was round 4. So round 4 was just so yeah. The main part is now round 5 will start in a while, 26 hours, like tomorrow, uh, tomorrow 6 p.m. IST. And here, Vijit will now be playing Anish in the next tournament, and Magnus will be playing Nils. I think we can already know we're gonna win this match. Magnus Carlsen, of course. So yeah, anyways, well, that was all for this video. Stay tuned and remember to watch all our streams, subscribe, and like every video. Bye.